Oh yeah, it's that time. How you doing? Let me get up on this bitch without trying to knock down my camera, girl. Because I just set it up. I'm not trying to knock it down. I done set up the camera. We in here. Hello. It's me, Chick-fil-A. I gotta get the cherry though. Let me get the cherry though before we get started. Oh, y'all don't know nothing about the cherry. What you know about the cherry on the top? And that milkshake. Alright, you guys. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back. Hey, my little babies. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe and all of that. Social media and all that will be in the description and at the end of the video. So today's video is basically going to be something a little different. I'm going to be doing a list of my top 5 animes, my anime list, top 5, and we're just gonna go through those 5, and I'm basically gonna give you guys like a little synopsis, if you will, without trying to give away like, you know, too much of the plot. I'm gonna give you guys a little synopsis about what they're about, you know. So let's get it cracking. First off, we have Black Butler. Ooh. Ooh. This is the first thing that comes to mind when people ask me, like, what type of anime would you recommend for me to watch? Black Butler. Like, yes. Synopsis? Okay, here's a storyline. So, little boy. He is alone as a child, no parents, no family, no nothing. Everyone is dead. Everyone gone. In a fire. And a butler appears. A demon. To sign a contract, and he shall get his revenge on who took away his family. And it's intense. It's funny. There's comedy in there. But honestly, yes, like a 13-year-old boy, 12, 13-year-old boy seeking revenge. Like, he's vengeful. Like, he has the vengefulness of a grown man. Yes, give me that, and a demon butler, and then other characters to make it funny. Let's go. Let's get it. It's lit. It's such a good show. If you're starting out watching stuff, they have it dubbed, which means it's in English, or subbed, which means it's in the original Japanese format with English subtitles. But I recommend dubbed for this one because the voices just sound different. Like, I watched it dubbed first, and when I started to watch it subbed, I was like, that's not how Sebastian's supposed to sound. Like, you'll see. You'll see. So Black Butler, very good one. Next, Ouran High School Host Club. And for those of you that are like, you hear the title and you're like, oh my god, like, these are like older ones, or even if you don't know what it is, we're going back. These are the classics, baby girl, baby boy. Like, these are the classics. Like, okay, I'm old school with the shoes. I'm old school. Get with it. Get with it. All right. Ouran High School Host Club. Honors student gets into the school that she wants to get into because she's so smart that she gets a scholarship for, like, just everything. She gets in on a full scholarship. And she just wants to find a quiet place to study. But she stumbles oh my god, I can't speak English. stumbles upon a library room because she's just trying to study and get some quiet time. But she stumbles upon the host club of Oran Academy, which is basically a school for the rich and famous and beautiful. And they don't actually like pay attention in class, like, because they're all just like super rich and like children of CEOs and like important conglomerates and like ambassadors, so they don't actually take school seriously because they know they're going to inherit their parents' business afterwards, so they're kind of just focused on the money and that and just entertaining themselves because they have to go to school regardless. So there's that, and she's a girl going to, yes, it's like she comes in and she has short hair, so they assume, I can't tell you. All you know is that honor student, she comes in, you know, group of boys that call themselves a host club, and things get real messy real fast. Let's just say it's a comedy, a little romance in there, but mostly comedy. I love it. I love watching Oran High School Host Club because it's so random, hilarious, and there's like every episode there's like some different scenario play out that they're trying to go after, and like you're never really bored with it. Next we have Baka and Tess. Baka and Tess is I love it. It's a good summer anime to watch. Good summer anime. It's very like in the same kind of category as Oran High School Host Club. It's about a group of students that go to a high school, and basically they have to go through a form of test, and it's like there's a lot of technology and games involved, and like they have to they get graded by their scores, and there's of course, you know, the different classes that they have in Japanese schooling, but it's hilarious. Like it's a comedy, it's like really random. There's a little romance here and there, you know how like it's a high school setting, so if you like stuff like that, it's a school life setting, those type of animes, it's good for that. It's really funny, the characters are adorable and all that stuff. Next, Fruits Basket. Like, the feels. I actually just started rewatching Fruits Basket. Do not yell at me. I never finished it when it first came out, and you can't judge me for that. It's so good. There's no reason why I shouldn't have, but I'm on like episode 17. I'm getting there. Like, give me a minute. Fruits Basket is about a girl named Toru, a high school girl, of course, and she basically doesn't have anywhere to live, and she comes to live in Soma House. I'm not going to go further about the Soma House situation. I don't want to give you guys too much spoiler. I don't give you too much spoiler, but what I will tell you is that she meets the Soma family, Kyo and Yuki, who are both part of the Chinese zodiac. You know, there's 12 or so animals in the zodiac, and they are two of the animals in the zodiac. And basically the catch is, when these guys, if they hug someone of the opposite sex, they turn into the zodiac animal of their year. It is wild. Okay? There's an entire, like, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I almost gave away the spoiler, girl. I almost gave away the spoiler. You can't have it. So, go watch that, you know. It's a comedy. You like the little fantasy aspect thrown in there, you know. Little high school stuff in there, little, you know, the fantasy, the mystery, a little bit of thrill, and lots of, it's so funny. It's hilarious. Probably like one of the best classics. Oh, yes. Moving on. We have our last one is Vampire Night. Bruh. Vampire Night, like, I'm gonna start crying. I'm not not cry. I am not fangirling right now. Vampire Knight, like, every time I think about that anime, I just think about, like, the first time I read the manga, which is basically a Japanese comic book, but it's not a comic book. You have to understand, a manga is a story, but okay, people are gonna call it a comic book. But the first time I read the manga, and it's when the book opens the other way, not left to right. It opens the other way. And oh my god, I fell in love with the story automatically. Vampire Knight is about a girl named Yuki who goes to this academy where they have the day class, which is the human students, and then the night class, which is the vampire students. But don't nobody know that. They're just the night class. It's like a boarding school that basically have, they have the dorms, all that lit stuff, whatever. But they also have day classes and night classes for the high schoolers, so they can choose day or night. And of course, all of the kids in the night class are vampires. And you get to watch her kind of go through that environment. She is, how do I say this? There isn't a position like this in American schooling, but in Japanese schools, like, they have like patrol, I guess, like hall patrol, like what is it called? Someone help me. I was about to say lifeguard. What is it called? Like, I can't think of the word right now because English is, yes, it's my first language. No one asked you, Tiffany, all right? Look, the kids that they appoint to the hall monitors. She's not a hall monitor, but she's like patrol. She's like more of like a security type to make sure that none of the human students cross over into the night students section, you feel me? Because then they get eaten like a lunch snack. But yeah, we get to watch that, and interesting things happen. Yes, ladies, there is a beautiful vampire prince. But of course, like all animes, there's rivals, there's all type of stuff, you never know what's gonna pop out of the box. Plus, it's a fantasy, mystery, thriller. Is there killing? Yes, of course. Of course, darling. But, yeah, Vampire Knight. Good stuff. Very good stuff. All those animes that I watched, they have to have, like, some crazy plot. So all the ones I just listed for you guys, they're gonna be, like, a little weird. They're gonna be random. They're gonna be, like, funny. Like, it has to be entertaining in some type of way, thrilling, whatever. So, yeah. That's it. I hope you guys liked it. That was my top 5 anime list. Of course, I had to throw those classics in there. Yeah, there's new school, but come on, there's nothing like the classics. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Down in the screen, down there. Yeah. Hope everybody got a wonderful day. I hope everybody have a wonderful day. Everybody. And if you ain't having a good day, you make it a good day. I don't want to hear no excuses. Turn up. You better turn up on them. You better turn up on them. Bye, guys.